we cannot be too desperate. We cannot be too desperate that we don't care about people. We just care about our pocket, about whatever that we can sell out. Please, this is not all right. Yomi, when you say presidency, you mean President Bola Ahmed Tinubu ordered them. What is presidency, Yomi Fabayi, please? When you guys go to his platform, please ask him this question. What does he understand by presidency? Please. Don't make people laugh at us, please. Emma Shebe. You can better maybe say government. You can say the government, yes. I mean, because you're trying to just make it big. Please. Stop this thing now. If you are dealing with the IG, say IG past order. At least let's know we are dealing with IG. When you say presidency, who in the presidency? When you say presidency, it means anybody in the president office. It can be the president, the vice president, or the advisor of the president. Who again from these three? Who are you dealing with that ordered them to go and arrest Damola in Lagos? Office of the president is represented by the president, the office of the vice president, and the advisor of the president. Please, you can Google it. I have done my own research. I have done my own research before coming out to talk about presidency. Type, what does it mean by presidency? Just type Google. When people say presidency, what does it mean by presidency and office of the presidency? If somebody say presidency pass order, who in the presidency pass order? Are they talking about who is in the presidency? I mean, because it's political. You're talking about a politician. Which politician, please? This is a criminal matter that has to do. The highest person who can attend to this case is the IG. But when you bring in politician, like it means they have seen that it's a high-profile case. It's no longer something that the IG can handle, and then they are coming in so that you not disturb their administration, and they are coming in to command the IG. In fact, they will even tell the IG to go investigate, not that they will pass order. The presidency will only tell IG to go investigate. So at what ground the presidency approve this case that, yes, this case is, we are the president? Please stop this thing. You know, what I suspected that happened here, please listen. I suspected that, you know, Yomi is somebody who will always find way. That's one thing I like about him, right? If Mohbad case was so obvious and clear, Yomi would have gotten us justice. But Mohbad case is not a direct case. There's no evidence. Let me put it that way. That's why it's difficult. You understand? There is no evidence from any place that we can bank on. The only evidence we can bank on, we are banking on police investigation. Police must investigate and bring out evidence. You understand? So that is why it is only up to the police. I hope you guys are following up. So what I suspected that happened here, there's possibility that, because me myself, I've been saying this for a long time, that I do not think that Damola will get away with all those abuses he was raining on Yomi Fabayi. So what I expect is that Yomi Fabayi wrote another petition. Another petition against Damola on a case of defamation against him. And the petition was submitted to the FCID unit. They are the one that came to pick Damola. FCID monitoring unit. And this is the procedure. Let me explain to you. Most people who enjoy, because I had to do the research, I have to, also ask. People who enjoy these privileges are actors, celebrities, politicians, that anybody decide to attack, right? Most times they take the case to a special unit in Abuja. They don't deal with it on a state level. No. Defamation, no matter how small it is, they take it to the FCID monitoring unit. I'm an actor, I'm an entertainer, and this person is spoiling me. For no reason. For me doing the right thing. For me fighting. In fact, in the case that he was even wrong. So what happened here, it is like a case of defamation. Because come to think of it, if you say this is a 3 seconds case, The right person to arrest is not Damola now. For you to say you want to go and arrest Damola, you must have seen something in the video to go and arrest Damola. And when Damola was arrested, if there is really something very terrible, Yomi Fabayi should not come out and tell public Damola is arrested. You destroy the investigation of the police if you do so. Because now, they may be trying to hold Damola, right? And then later pick other people. But when you come out right now and you say it, you have scared other away and they will run. Police will never find them. So it's not something very big. If it's something very big, in fact, Yomi Fabayi may not even know. They will not even tell Yomi Fabayi that they have arrested Damola. They will pick him and they will be picking others. So what I think happened here, right? Yomi Fabayi needs support on his NGO, but he doesn't know how to directly say it. And I don't like his pattern, his style. His style is very immature, the way he's going about it. Like, and when it comes to present things like this should be a personal case of his own defamation, not even Mohbad case. It's just like Shamsodium is being picked based on defamation of Iyabo Ojo and Wunmi, special case. Right? But the way Yomi will put this right now, he's gonna say like, okay, I spend money. It's no longer Mohbad case, you know. So he will keep making look like he's spending money and it's Mohbad case. Don't do this, please. It's not good. It is not good. Emma Shebe, stop Shebe. I don't see genuineness in this justice any longer. I only see people trying to want to force it. Don't do that. Emma Shebe. Say this useless boy. Now you won't come up. Koni da fun e koni baje. You decrease. In fact, I'm not talking about Yomi again. Let's talk about what Pai Mohbad. Guys, Iyabo Ojo said, now inside that house, Mohbad take by. Oh yeah, koni baje come up. Let's discuss that. Maybe you won't come up. Oh yeah, come up. You decide the question about yeah, Maboloke. Mumu guy. Maboloke. Yeah, they come. You don't come again. Molori Burukuni, my boy. Oh yeah, they come now. Come. You don't run. You don't run just like that. You don't run just like that. Just like that, you don't run. Nobody want to hear truth. Ayele. You see, this is the risk that I take most times when I had to tell you guys the truth. Because one, the people who are benefiting, they'll be angry against me. You feel like I boy come back again for one. I want go. I didn't know the kilo crunch. Oh well, like bani. Kinikan. Koda. Next time, one is support case more. You understand? So toto wambe fun. Eka so fun awa kama so to fun awa. You see, there's one thing I see people saying, right? But Yoruba no daju laye. Yoruba no daju laye. Yoruba will tell you the truth. But when Yoruba understand you want to go corny, Yoruba will go corny with you. A lot of you are not truthful in this case. That is why criminals keep taking advantage of you. If they tell you the truth, you go say you don't want. Now the lies, now you go find. And you guys have been going to the lies now since more than 1 year, 2 years. Kilenshe, ofu, no mumbo, ofu. In a criminal case everywhere in the world, citizens don't do nothing. Look at the way Papariano is like this right now. This is how a criminal case is supposed to be. Listen to me carefully. In a criminal case everywhere in the world, you sit down like this and you talk only. Do you understand that? Listen carefully. But many Nigerians, they decide to use that opportunity to scam public. They can never do the job of a police. Let's make something clear. The only thing you can do, highest, is to tell police to do their job. Because you are paying tax already. As me and you are right now, our natural resources has been used to pay tax to these people to investigate this case. So there's no need for anybody to say they want to go and investigate it. In fact, as I speak to you, private investigator is illegal in Nigeria. As I speak to you right now. The issue is still with the National Assembly. They are still discussing whether they should approve it. Right? The only person or force that can investigate every crime in Nigeria is only the police. And the police have won. No private citizen. can investigate a criminal case in the likes of the police. Listen carefully. It is a police law. I have police act here. When I speak to you most times, right, I said, I will speak to you by what is obtainable. This is Nigerian police law. This is what guides the operation of Nigerian police at every level. Do you understand? So, you know, if you are in the force, you will understand what I'm talking about. I tell you exactly the way it is. And no other way, unless you didn't went through the police institution. It is the duty of the Nigerian police to investigate all crime, to secure life and property of the citizen of the state where they dwell, or the country. So now what are we expected? We are expected to act as an informant to the police. If we see any information, not me, I'll be an ordinary person like you. What you are expected is not to even come and loud it. Once you come and loud it, police believe you have obstructed their work. Secretly go to them. Just like our Papariano is so secret. You don't know anything. You don't know what you're doing. No competition. You don't see all those things. Everything is just cool. That is how police function. They function intelligently. They don't function with noise. Do you guys understand? So, whether we sooner or later, the case of Damola will come up. You all will know the reason why Damola was arrested. Like I told you, I don't like the fact that Yomi Fabayi is converting it into 3 seconds video. And the way he's saying it, that he spent this amount of money, he spent that money, this. Why are you spending money? Why? In a criminal case, you don't spend. Please stop. Stop this. That's what I'm saying. He's going about, he wants money in his foundation, but the way he's going about it in a very wrong way. In a way that is so childish, please. And you hardly see anybody who will even come and contribute real money to you. You hardly see. You'll be thinking people are not grateful because they don't seem sincere. Don't do that. We that will love you here, we are telling you, because if you do anything that, if you behave yourself, we will support you. If you behave. You should do or die now. You can't follow Lanshe now. Now wisdom. You understand? You see, if you read very well the story of Awolowo and Akintola, this is the same issue that arose at the time. And this is what some of our people misunderstand, and they start blaming Yoruba. Yorubas are one of the best people that you want to be with in your entire life. They will give you 2 options. If you look at most of the heroes who have died for this country, Nigeria, they are the Yorubas. Yes, politically, they are the Yorubas. If you look at Yoruba history itself, you will see so many great, good people who died for their whole community because of the truth. So there are always this part of the truth that we have in our Yoruba history. And we have some of our brothers who doesn't like it. And at the end of the day, they will all fight against what is right and protect the evil. And that evil will now consume them. They will not be saying Yoruba Baje, but they are the one that caused it. Just because people give you power, right? There's always time for everybody. Your power is not absolute. The law of economics says human needs are insatiable. Adam Smith said so. We human beings, we want almost the same thing. We all want to be better in life. So whenever anybody is in position to represent the interest of majority, you have to manage it in the way that you know that it doesn't belong to only you. It belongs to everybody. Sure you understand? It belongs to everybody. I have taken time to check especially my history. And I see the same thing when I look at Aole and Afonja. I looked at it. I said, I said, we are very quick to call people betrayer. When you look at that history very well, in fact, you will ask question, why is anybody calling Afonja betrayer? What is the moral ground? What did Afonja do for you to call him betrayer? A land that there has been agreement that nobody will ever take war there. A king now wake up one day and now send him to go there. And the man refused to go. You now said he has betrayed you. And he got angry and he left. And you now went to swear. You now start coming after him. Stop being that foolish. Please stop. Stop, Oshi. When you look at most of all these cases, I come to find out that the people who are first to accuse other people, they are the ones that are evil. Because they know that they are being exposed, so they quickly switch the game. It's just like, if you see what is going on in this little case, this small case right now, see what is going on. See how I stood there telling the truth. People don't like it. They will go and contribute to Mohbad. Right? Mohbad will steal their money, use them, dump them, throw them away. They like that, they will say at least he try. The one will tell you the truth. Say, come, this thing not be something where we say we're supposed to spend money, put, carry your money, keep on. No evidence for this matter. Unless I won't lie for you, say evidence this. I just want to play around. Sure, you understand? Unless say I just want play around. I can play you guys game because your mind, you just want somebody in the name of you don't try, at least you try. People will fake people will come in the name of at least I try. It's not a case of at least I try. It's I know what I am doing. Imagine me, I don't know how to drive. Guys, look at it. Look at what you're calling for, which is detriment. No tribe in the whole world live the way we live our life like this. There's a lot of wickedness in this continent. And that is why our father, they pass us the same evil mindset. How can you want to go and drive aeroplane for the first time? You say, at least let me try my best. If I not do nobody go do now. Bro, if better make you not do you know sabi do you go kill everybody waiting inside the plane. Not do Not waiting to try their luck. Not try your luck thing. Everything is not try your luck. There are some things it's so dear. Don't do it. Because if you don't follow the right procedure, the right way to think to some things, you like go 100 years. And that same place now you go come back to. When I stood up then and I said this Mohbad case, it's not something any individual will be going on the street house to house to say they want to go and investigate. It's not like that. The same pattern Berekete left Abuja, he said he went to Lagos to investigate. What did Berekete bring out? And they were telling Papariano, at least Berekete is better than you. He's doing, at least he stood up. It's not about at least. It's not that. It's not about at least. It's about you knowing the right thing to do. And the right thing to do in this case, one, get a legal thing. Get a pathology. Right? And you will get a private investigator. But I will tell you how private investigator function. So wait. The legal team, they will write to the court on behalf of the family, ask for an autopsy. They will give it to the professional. The professional will go and do it and will bring the result to the lawyer back and say, this is what we have. Then lawyer will take this to the police or to the court and fight for the right of that individual. That is how investigation is. That is how a case is supposed to be. And now, private investigator, that is not legal in Nigeria. As we speak, it's not legal for private entities to take over criminal cases. There are private investigators in Nigeria, right? But this is how they function. They have limitation. They cannot arrest an individual. One, they cannot wiretap on someone's phones. Though they have what it takes to do it, but it is illegal. Do you understand that? Only the police can do that. Only the police can do further forensic in the crime scene. That's why most times police do work with private investigators. They have big companies, they have a lot of facilities that police need, but they themselves are not being given the privilege. So what you do is you work with them, you speak to them, and then they will stylishly come in and work with the police. How? They will go to the police, show them what they know how to do. Police will always welcome any citizen who is ready to work with them to resolve crime. So they will come in as a citizen who want to work with the police, right, to resolve the crime. So you understand? And somebody will volunteer to bring them in, the parents, the owner, the party of the concerned party. As that Mohbad has be like that now. All we expected about Mohbad through a private investigation company to have said, okay, you guys should put private investigator come and help me investigate this. And they will come and investigate it. They know which chemical they will put in that house, switch off the whole light. Anywhere they have been blood in the last 2-3 years, even if it's 3 years old, as long as they have been blocked there before, that place is going to shine. Switch off the whole light. They call it lumina investigation. That's one tactics. That's why in the case of Peter Nielsen, that Denmark man that killed the Yoruba woman, killed the woman, killed the daughter, strangulated them, break their neck. So this man killed them, now drag them, break their head, now drag them into the kitchen. There was water in the floor, now open the gas, close the door of the kitchen. The man used that as an excuse that maybe because there was water on the floor and the gas, was, they inhaled the gas, and then they slide before they break their head. Police said, now like this, you want to take life for us. The man is being sentenced to death by hanging. I don't know whether they don't carry and go country back. But here in Nigeria, Peter Nielsen, you can Google it. Peter Nielsen and Mojisola, the man who murdered her, who strangulated her wife and her daughter, killed both of them. Yeah. So they went to the house. They were able to tell him that, come, this person died here. This person was pulled from here until here. There's a way they will tell you exactly what happened. And autopsy also showed from the fingertips of the woman that she fought for her life. Like she held the hand of the man. But the man made sure that the man supported her until the man overwhelmed her. So they were able to see all those things. You see professional. This is how a criminal case is tackled. Not be all this time they say foundations. They go just use to make money. And you too, you are playing to the game. I don't know why politicians have not come out and stop all this nonsense. Because this is like, it's like extorting people. Please. So you understand? No individual can investigate a criminal case except the authorities or professionals. That's why you say I don't bother myself. I don't do it. And if I start telling you right now that, hey, Papariano, I studied in Europe and this and that, you have a Europe, this and that, you're going to feel whether they underestimate African mentality. But I know where I came from and I know how they do things. I'm not going to come here and going to be doing things, the way that I know that this thing will just mark of it. You will not be like GPT. I don't want that. I don't want to do it. I will just tell you the truth. This is what I see in this case. This is how it's likely to become. And if anybody has anything, if you have any information, you can take it to the police. But if you don't have, why do you have to keep pretending or keep, you don't have to do that shenanigans. You don't have to do it. That's why you see me, I don't bother myself. And the only time when we are needed, either we speak or maybe when the lawyer, the legal team, who is counseling, the consultant. Because when I say we need a legal team, I mean a consultant. Somebody who will advise us, who will tell us to write petition, who will tell us what to do, and who will even tell us that we need protest. Yeah, the reason why he's in the plane with him is because it's his case. It's his private case. It's not a case of the police. Case of the police should be like, for example now, let's say you report a case of a criminal case to me as a police, right? All I need from you is the information. I will go after the criminals and I don't need you anymore. I will investigate and I will hold them. The reason why they needed him, they just like Mohbad wrote petition against Samilari, and they needed Mohbad, they needed Samilari, they needed both of them to mediate. So what happened there? They needed Yomi to be there, they needed Damola to be there. Damola must have said some certain things against Yomi. That's what I'm saying. It looks for me, it looks more like a case of defamation of character, not 3 seconds case. I mean, Abba. And I want to believe that maybe, maybe it feels like, let me quickly take this particular route, not to confirm, not to support the earlier petition, to show the people that, hey, it's the same thing. It's not the same case. I don't see it the same. I mean, I don't see it the same case. This seems like a new case of defamation written maybe last month or whatever. And the actual person who can tell us why the police invited him right now is going to be Damola. And believe me, if Damola comes to speak again, our eyes are not there. Some people will not believe Damola. But one thing I know very much well here, watch out to see if, one, Damola have an option. Damola will come out publicly and apologize. If you see that, it's defamation. Just expect that. If Damola doesn't come out apologize, maybe Yomi has said, I don't want apology. I want him to be charged to court for insulting me. So you understand? If you have time, go and read it. That why do Abuja FCID monitoring unit, why do they come to every state in Nigeria to pick up people? They will tell you that most times they do it in the case of defamation, especially when it involves a political figure, an entertainer, an actor, an artist, that there's a special unit, the FCID special monitoring unit, who takes this responsibility to secure all these different individuals. So maybe as an actor, you feel like, okay, I have a privilege even there in Abuja, let me use it. You know, so this is what I see likely happening here. So we have to be telling the truth. You see, truth is better. Truth. For me, right, when you tell it truthfully the way it is, people will still give you money. They will appreciate that truth. Support will come from that truth. But you merging it together, saying, because now, Yomi Fabayi, look at the implication. Right? Look at the implication to what you are doing. You coming out right now telling public, it's a case of 3 seconds, it's a case of what by Mohbad, right? Now, after 1 week, if that guy is released and we don't get justice for Mohbad, how will people believe you again? It's better for you to say, okay, that I am a foundation, I am looking for justice, and you, this person, you came to my inbox, you want to come and scam me, right? You want to swindle me, and I didn't let that happen. Right now, you went around insulting me, abusing me. So what do? I don't want to insult you, but I don't want to banter words with you. Then I went legally and I reported him and I got him picked on a case of defamation. For all the things he's been saying behind me, I want him to come and repeat it in front of me or to come explain what I did to him. You understand? People will appreciate it from this ground that, okay, yes, deal with the guy they curse you. They will know where they are. They will know, okay, it's not Mohbad case, okay, the guy too is coming after you, which is very wrong. Deal with him. They will support you in that area. But you just mix everything together. You don't want to. You have to say it the way it is, please. I'm now. I'm gonna be hated. I'm gonna have more enemies. If you see what Very Dark Man is doing right now, Very Dark Man is going to China and coming to tell the actual price of goods to Nigerians. And Nigerians don't like the truth. They don't like the truth. You understand? Very Dark Man, what you're doing is dangerous. So me in J4M, I am suffering from these things, trying to follow the heart and tell the way it is. I can't support that lies. Same way you, Very Dark Man, you have to go to China. I see the way you are showing Nigerians. A lot of Nigerians don't like what you are doing, Very Dark Man. Though they want something good, right? But they don't know the sacrifice they have to pay to get it. They enjoy those criminals who lies to them always. The ones who fill them with the truth. You see, guys, when there is truth, you don't need to struggle too much. Why is it easy? Because they tell themselves the truth and they listen and they do little, they earn more. They are all good. But it's all the time out of trying to scam people. As in, you will put everything together. It doesn't make sense. You know, it doesn't make sense. Look at small boy Pella. Small boy Pella, he did live stream. And somebody just commented and said, Pella, tell me, name whatever you want in this life, I will give it to you. Recently, even what they call Pella friend, someone should tell me, how many of you were in that live stream? Recently, on Pella live stream, how many of you were there? Pella and one guy, or what we call Casablanca, that small boy. Somebody should tell me their names. You know, as I just came there, say, tell me anything you want. Do you think those boys are NGOs? Yes. You think they are not NGOs? You understand? It's just real. They are just real. People just love people love reality. Joe Black, thank you very much. Yes. Let me see if I can bring it to you and show it to you. Let me show you something so you can understand what I mean. When you force it too much, you'll be thinking that you'll be thinking people are not appreciative. They're appreciative. One can trust the way you are doing it. Please. I'm trying to see if I can get it. What's up, Mafia? What's good? Anyway, those guys, they are blessed. You know, they do their live stream and they are real. I can't. It's recently. You will see in the live stream, the man just came and said, "Come, you guys are very real. Just name whatever you want to. I will give to you. How much be your Yomi Foundation? Then go put money, plenty put. You know, just do your thing. It's not about every time. I know you buy. So can then come and show us that foundation from day one. Let's see whether people have put money or not. Please. When Very Dark Man was pushed to the wall, Very Dark Man went to show everything he has received in his foundation. You can see 100 million, 300 million, 51, 20 million. People were Very Dark Man brought everything out. Oh yeah, see everything. Sure, you understand what I'm saying? But when you keep saying you can't show public, but again you are complaining because they didn't put much. How do people know that they didn't put much? If you come out and show that, okay, wait, that's so far, see how much you have contributed from this period to this period, okay, and I've done much thing, more than all of these things. People weigh it, they will weigh it, they'll say, no, Tony, okay. Then you go see more than you see. Transparency is the key to success. Is the key. Honesty is the best policy. You don't have to do much. Honesty. So guys, want to look barrister me wow. 8 p.m. Popcorn. You all should be with your popcorn. Sit down. They have brought another lawyer. But I never get clarity. Though I don't hear pro bono from the beginning, but I know one believes it. You go meet this man. This man is now. I have just checked the biography of this man, Maxwell, Barrister Maxwell, Parano Bisan. He's a commercial lawyer. He's a property lawyer. Let me read out for you here. He's not a criminal lawyer, right? He's a advocacy, litigation, corporate and commercial law, intellectual property and estate property law. That's what this man does, okay? He's here with his wife on his page. It says defend your civil rights. It's mostly for civil cases. She understand? So no problem. He can have an idea of a criminal case. No problem. No get problem. But in Conti, Ibita Timaja, when we go take fights, now when on can carry this man come say na pro bono, and after na come say okay, make we dey support am now. So at least they try now. Come, no use corner we enter people. We not go allow that nonsense. All this You know, when they make African television feel like, why was I hated? Why was I hated? The same thing you allowed these people. You didn't allow it for me, right? African TV, don't worry, we'll get your back. Same way you were not allowed. Anybody that is still in your kind will not be allowed. 8 p.m. I become live stream. Nearby said no justice say Papariano, yala ya anybody. Yala ya. Kilo shele. Kilo shele boy now. When you take me at a job appointment, see the sleep. Why are Nigerian people be like this? After we go say job, no the job, no day. All right, let's continue. So, guys, I hope I've been able to explain this to you. Let me play it what Yomi said, just to create clarity on that. We will always support only what we say that is right. And you guys must learn how to be transparent. This is the kind of Nigerian we need. We may not get just from Mohbad, right? But building transparency and building honesty, believe me, we'll go far in life. We'll go far in life. Transparency. Transparency. Now that's anything you start with in transparency, it doesn't take anywhere. But Mohbad and their gangs. Today, where's Bukola Jason? She betrayed us, betrayed their gangs, betrayed just Mohbad. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, that right? They have failed. All the country vengeance. Yemini York Daddy, Emini Yeye Bobogonwa, Emini York Daddy even had to come and lie to the whole world that he spoke to Sanchito. Sanchito told somebody to do paper for forensic. 14 days has come and gone. York Daddy, what's up again? York Daddy, 14 days has come and gone. Didn't I tell you guys that they only wanted you guys to stop dragging Sanchito by giving him money to use his leather-headed paper to say we have written the petition against everybody in the house. See, they don't want to be real with you guys. Probably the man has told them that, come, there is nothing in this case you guys are looking for. There's nothing. No slow pa Mohbad, they lost sin, no slow pa. But they have come share, come on yon share, ama mu share sha ma ba yin she. To why pé yẹn lè fẹ́ o, ama she lo. Teba wa ere, ama share lo. They are using to play. Kò sí nǹkan. I've told you, if San wanted to work, I've told you what San will do. Right? San will order. He will order the lawyers in his chamber to write a petition concerning some certain areas, which Papariano, I have listed it, and go up, come down. Tell me what anybody want to do again. I said that the right petition in this case, listen, is a petition to the Nigerian police against all the persons that were present at the time of death of Mohbad, and all the persons that mistreated the death of Mohbad. That's where the father comes in. That is justice. That is justice. But you cannot go that route. You know why? Because you are protecting Baba. Because he mistreated Mohbad's dead body. And on the side of Wumi, if you can protect Baba, others will protect Wumi, others will protect the nurse, everybody will be protected. Tell me the justice that you get. You don't have good heart and you say you want justice. You said you want justice. Madame et demoiselle, bonjour, comment ça va? Qu'est-ce que tu veux? Papa, see, when they're active, full of energy, just bring anything to me, I go break them down. I don't do sport, I don't. Yes, they're not beside there, they watch now, they argue, they talk. Shall I call off now? I just did on top bed, they sleep, they look on, I say, I don't want to put mouth. I say, make I live on now. Because I know, say, when I get time, whether you like them or not, I go address and the way it's supposed to be, with no bias. And I go address and the way we say, only Bino see me for the moment, but go come back. Worrying continue so me because of the heart and how great or how good, how well I mean for this case. And how much I also love you guys, that I don't want you guys to be used and scammed like Sele. You see how Sele scam people that comes to this platform. Look at Sele today. That boy they call Sele. They were also hosting life like me. Why were they not successful? They scam everybody in their life. Abuse them, chase them away. And right now they are running Etasketa up and down. That's why they are targeting this platform. They are trying everything possible. Sele is claiming that he's a Christian. But he said, what's Christian? Me, I'm not a Christian. I'm not even serving God. But I'm still far better than most of you fake Christians. They hide under the name of God. They are doing bad things and hiding under God's name. They have, I don't know how, I can't do it. My conscience can't let me do it. Where are your conscience? How can your daddy come to lie to the whole world? Because right now, you know why your daddy lied to the world? Why he said Sanchito has petitioned everybody in the house. God wanted to catch them. That's why God allowed them to make the mistake of using Prime Boy name. God wanted to catch them. Whatever that is not transparent, there will always be something there that will show that, hey, why Fabayi now? They wanted you guys to stop dragging Sanchito. Then they will not tell you that we have done everything you want us to do. Okay, don't frustrate everything. Don't you guys remember? But our competition, government don't frustrate it. In fact, they may not even send it to government. I swear, they just put it on Mohbad page so that you can see that they are doing something. You understand? Don't you see? I'm telling you guys, they scammed you, took everything away from you, used you, and now they are looking for a way. You say Bukky just said she got tired about resign. And most of them are wanting you're a dear. Wanting to pay Otuto Imajadi. They know one more talk about Mohbad, they know what killed Mohbad. Although broken. You understand? That's why I said that we will remain here, we will keep preaching the truth and the right thing that should bring. Boya won't fair, Boya won't call. So any question, I think I've been able to clarify to you Yomi Fabayi's own background, our position, and also the lawyer that is coming tonight, Barrister Maxwell or Para, who is mostly a civil lawyer, and you can see it on his bio, and a property lawyer. The same thing that they condemn about Susie and Supreme, about Bankole and Smith. Now we have another one again. Are the same people going to come out again and condemn it? You see, and for me to take any lawyer serious, any petition that any public lawyer must write, you must include Aloba Joseph. Otherwise, I will see you as part of a manipulator. Joseph Aloba must be part of any criminal petition that is petition to the police. I have told you there are two locals standing here. One, the duty of the Nigerian police is to act in the interest of the public. One, that is where you have local standing in a criminal case. Two, to act in the interest of justice as authority. They have vested that power. And three, not to be abusive, not to abuse the power given to them. That three power is the primary functionality of the law enforcement agency in Nigeria. Do you understand? So, whatever public lawyer you are bringing, anybody that failed to direct, I will tell you the lawyer has failed from the beginning. Because anybody who mean well, you know, go look face. They have told you the local standing here is the position of the public. Justice in everywhere in the world is done because of the public interests. And there's a lot of public interest in this case, not even power, because we public, we want it. Interest of the public for the good of the public. For the good of the public means so that the same thing will not go and kill another person. So to protect the public, it is necessary to see that justice is served, or to discourage similar crime from happening. Public interest is not necessarily saying that they must do it the way public want. The way it prevents reoccurrence, same thing from happening in the future. That is the interest of the public. And that is where we come in. We do not want any criminal to escape. We want a crime-free society. And on this, we have every right to call on the Nigerian police through a petition telling the police about discrepancies. Listen to me. Discrepancies in the statements of the suspect or of the persons of witness in a criminal case. In a criminal case, by law, everybody is a person of interest until after police investigation. Because after police investigation, police will now be able to detain you and declare you a suspect. You cannot just be a suspect of a crime unless you committed the crime in front of the police. A suspect by law, by ordinary English, anybody in a crime scene can be seen as a suspect by ordinary English. You understand? But by law, by professionalism, a suspect is somebody who has been declared so after police investigation or interrogation. But there are different ways to interpret it. You understand? A suspect can still be the last person seen with the deceased. Let me charge my phone. Why do I? Let me back that up by law. If you read the case of, the case of Miriam Sanders and Billy Aminu, the prosecutor, and the same thing was stated in the case of Funshaw Williams. The prosecutor said there is a popular doctrine of the police which states that the last person that is seen with the deceased takes all responsibility until proven otherwise. That is to say, by law, the police have rights to say that everybody in that house buried Mohbad and they are taken to criminal courts for trial. They can say, you guys murder Mohbad. Shall you understand? By law, they can do so. Yes. If you are seen with a dead body, they have every right to put it on you. But they also have right to be reasonable, to say, okay, we don't want to go that area. Let us try to minimize it. Let us try to narrow it down to the actual person. Let's ask questions. Let's see whether whether they will answer the question sensibly. They will ask them question, what were you doing? How did you come? If any of them is making sense, police will let them go back home. The one that are not making sense, police will detain them. We are taking you to court. So in this case, police spoke to 26 people. Police has invited everybody in the house. That's why I said that if you write a petition today that you want police to invite everybody in the house, police will tell you we have already done so. In fact, we did not just bring everybody in the house, we invited 26 good people. That which of this you don't understand? Which of this can't you understand? They will ask you when you get there. That you are writing a petition right now that we should go back. Are you teaching us our job? What do you know that we don't know? If you know something, bring it out. That's why I said that you need your own investigation. Autopsy and toxicology. What extra information do you have that police don't have? Police will claim that if you just want us to hear from these people, we have heard from them and we have come up to our conclusion. We have made our grounds based on what we hear. So you want to teach us our job, or do you want to do it? Go do it. Sure, you can't do it. Only police can do it. And you don't have to be there watching how they are doing it. You have to go. They will do it and tell you what they have done. You see, that's what I'm saying, that right? Until all of us understand which kind of country we want. This is our country is functioning how many other countries are functioning. It's at least to 70-80%. So if we Nigerians don't like this, then in the election, we should be wise to state what we want. And whoever that will give us that, we vote for them. We should wake up in an election. That is where everything lies. Because all of these things, this decision we are talking about is political. It's not up to police. Police cannot do nothing. Police will only do what the politicians, what the law has permitted them to do. And who makes these laws? The government. And who is the head of the government? The executive head of the government, the president, or in fact, even the state governor. And we are the one that voted them. Why did we vote them? Do we know what we want? Are they ready to do what we want? Are we convinced that, imagine you voting me into office as a governor and I know what you want. I will change the laws. All those laws that says police must do this, do that. I will try to see how I can influence it. Let me say I'm the president. I'm just guessing. I'm not president. I don't want to be president. I don't want president over this kind of Nigerians. They don't want truth. Why you go there? Let it continue like that. I beg. Vote for Baba. Vote for Baba to come in 2027. Vote for anybody where you want. I no send. Say Nigeria wants truth. Me. You be like we want truth. Do you see us like people will be say we really want change? We they enjoy all these things because waiting they kill others, they better others. Waiting they kill others, they destroy their house, destroy their life, they better others' life. They better few lives. They destroy majority lives. And when you call that majority, now then it will cost you fight you. And they tell me say you want. And as I mean, so sometimes, right, you'll be thinking police are your enemy. Police are not your enemy, they are your friends. That statement is correct. Police are your friends. They are only trying to do what politicians told them to do. Because police believe that you voted these politicians. If you didn't like them, why did you vote them? It's because you like the law they have in place. That is why you voted them. And police are swear to protect that law. Police that was inaugurated, he was given a duty. He swore with his life that he will protect that law. And now you are coming to say, why police do that? That is a law that your government put down. I pity police sometimes. Police is yes, sir. Sure, sir. And they follow order. It's a regimented organization. There's nothing you can do. If one senior commandant call from somewhere right now and say that case, we don't want to do that case. There's nothing you can do. The law gives Nigerian police discretion in investigation. They have every right to say we don't want to go that area. We no go that area, and that there's nothing anybody can do. At most, you will go to court, right? Ask for order of mandamus. That order of mandamus, right? You are requiring the court to convince police to investigate. Police will go and investigate. Shebi na then go bring result. Imagine say I tell you say I no want cook. I tell you say I no want cook. You say you go force me cook. You go court. You go bring order, right? Say, make me cook. No problem. I'll go cook. But when I cook, the food come. Maybe salt go pass am. Or ya chop am. Chop am! Now your order of mandamus, or ya chop am. She be say no one get sense. Una must understand how do they make country work. How do they do this thing? And cases like this will open people's mind to a lot of closures. You will now know the reason why many countries failed. Do you understand? You will not know why a lot of countries failed. This is the government. We'll be Tunumbu boy again.
Good morning.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm fine.
Are you preparing us for the next election?
100%.
Okay. So who do we vote for?
Jagabam, of course. Who else do you want to vote for?
Happy youth. You see the youth that I told you guys? No one are they your back.
You won't go waste. You won't go waste your vote. You won't go waste your vote.
That's what I said. I don't want to argue. I don't want to waste my vote. We did together.
Jagaban is.
You can't even pronounce the Jabagan. You can't even pronounce it.
Jagaban is bigger than election.
You see? Now we go use our hand destroy our country. They come they find for one hero for somewhere around the world. Imagine this youth come up now. Instead of this man to tell me, say, make a vote for him. Say, make him go save our country. Instead, he don't already know who go do him. He don't already get who in trust. What do we go do? If we get many of him type, we don't get trust, majority win. He go win. And he go be like that. We'll come back on the cry for justice, maybe for this guy, maybe tomorrow or next tomorrow. Who knows? Or justice for me. Who knows? And we'll go cry, shout, 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 shout. Should we no one learn? We go learn the hard way. We go so far. What thing we suppose don't fix now? Maybe 2070, another person will bring the same idea, bring a come out again that time. Maybe those children then they will say, more closer, do this thing once and for all. And then the changes go come. But all this generation, oh God, oh God, this now the sweet too. All these celebrities right now make election come. If all of them go begin change language, they don't collect their own price. And you say followers go begin follow them. Now who whiskey they vote for be that? Me I dey but never do. You see, you know go hear your own people. Una people want to suffer together. You they go they follow elites. Them will be say if anything wants up for this country right now, they don't move. They don't move. During answers, how many of us before move? You they say you go to follow them. Now waiting they want, now you want. As if now waiting they get you, they get. When the administration begin, when the government begin favor them, it go favor you like them. When they begin carry container, big ship enter, which one you get to carry come? One bag of gari don't do you. Or one bottle of granite oil. Can you see like your generation? Can you see? You see yourself? All because you don't want truth. All because you don't want truth. And what do we do? It's a thing of sacrifice. That's why most times, even those who can tell the truth, they just dress back. They say, let me just leave this thing because, one, I want to go sacrifice myself. There are so many things to fix. And I have to do it for free. I cannot scam for free. And the same people I want to do it for, I have to convince them. I have to scream before they will believe me. I have to come and play politics before they will believe me. Why should I want to go there? I should go and risk my life just because I want to come and save them. And I mean, I want to save them. They want me to go and fight, do this. A reasonable man will tell you, I don't have time for that. Let the criminals be there. We go vote there. We go vote there. I'm telling you, that's how some reasonable Nigerians think. Somebody said Perla gave Mohbad son. What do you mean by Perla gave Mohbad son? What do you mean by that? Mohbad son don't the TikTok. Don't they call it lion? So Mohbad pikin don't they call it lion? Okay, it dash and ball. No, the child is a small boy. It's an innocent boy. It's an innocent boy. Like, nobody should hate on children. She understand. But at the same time, the core of the case is to see that the motive why the father was killed is resolved. I mean, that one can be ongoing. That one doesn't. That's why I condemned Baba people when they were saying Pierce is an anti-justice, because Pierce gifted that guy in his birthday. In the birthday of Liam, Pierce that time gifted the boy. She understand? You say you think say me right now, I go see that small boy for somewhere, I go say I no want help him. Which kind of hatred be that? You're a very wicked person. Tell me what it concern Liam, concern what's in the ground. If now you dead at that age, what you gonna know? Very wicked people. May the spirit of confuse may be transferred to all of our children. May people hate you guys, children like that. Useless people. You love what confuse is doing. You love what vengeance is doing. Those failures, I want you to fail. They failed in life. This is not the justice that I came for. You are so stupid. An unjust mind is asking for justice. You will never get justice with an unjust mind. With a biased mind. I have said it, even this Okpara they are bringing, whatever petition anybody will write, if Baba Mohbad is not there for mistreating Mohbad's dead body, I swear I will be the first to drag that person. Baba is part of them. As long as we are mentioning every crime that happened to Mohbad, both those who Payam, both those who mistreat in body, if at the end of the day, they establish that it was a nurse that Payam, and Baba mistreat the body, it will go down with them. If investigation can show that it was Wumi, at the end of the day, Wumi will go down. But Baba too, Baba is not free from it. The first injustice, because it will be like a target. That's why I said the government can never approve Sanshitu, fiat. I don't even think Sanshitu has the guts, audacity to apply for fiat to the Lagos Attorney General. The attorney will just laugh at it, that people, you know. In fact, I don't even think Sanshitu too wants to do that. I don't think he wants to do that. Like I told you, the recent petition that was flying around is fake. It's to give you impression that they are working so that you stop dragging them. We all know these things. It's scam. And I've been calling on all of you who have been trying to play games. You have to stop. You have to do what? You have to stop. You have to stop. All right? And I continue to call on those that on the side of Damola, on Yomi Fabayi. We must know the exact reason why that guy is arrested. Otherwise, like as I said, I see the case of Yomi and whatever Damola, a personal case of defamation, not having to do with what pied Mohbad, like as I've said. And Yomi should keep it at that. But trying to go too far to make it look like, hey, this is as a result of his petition that he wrote in the month of May, and presidency. What presidency? Presidency means the president, the vice president, and the advisor of the president. Which of them acknowledge your petition? Please don't do that. You know, we cannot allow ourselves to be, it's like be robbing us. Don't do that. Or is there anybody who want to justify that? Anybody want to justify Yomi's move? Yomi Fabayi's move? Do we have any of them in the house? Because you guys will not ask Yomi question. And if me, I ask question now, on a good verse. I don't tell you, if Yomi does the right thing, now we will go support him. But the way it's going about this is NGO. He's too desperate about it, bro. He's too desperate about it. And I gave you guys an example. I said, look at Pella, that small boy. He sit down for live stream. Just the real. People say as good gift called the meter. They ask him, which car, which house, tell me what you want in your life, I will give it to you. People will never know him. Talk to you that you are fighting for justice. Just be sincere, that's all. Just be sincere. Don't play people games. Don't play people games. That's why I said that. You know, what is destroying this case is that a different thing is happening at the police command and a different thing is coming to the public. That's why last time when Arifa came here to give the report, I knew for a very long time that something similar like that was happening. And that is not fair. We are not fair to the public, who is doing everything to keep this case going. And like I told you, if you don't withdraw yourself, if you don't realize yourself, those who are benefiting from this case, they will keep doing everything, telling so many lies. Look at me right now. Shemi, I'm the same person that came. Say Mohbad case, we're at the end point of Mohbad case. If I want to go by the virtue of the fact that I get gifted, people love me. They get me gifted, right? But I don't rejoice over that. I won't say I want people to keep gifting me, so I have to keep telling them lies and keep keeping. I will tell you, this case is over. They can't find what came about. And all the speculations that was made by the public cannot be substantiated. So it means like we went too far. It means we public, we wrongly accuse those individuals, and at the end of the day, we can't prove it. That's why I'm angry at Mohbad. The autopsy that we paid you to go do, why did you jeopardize it? Because that is where we were destroyed. That's where all our claims. Baba's autopsy is supposed to prove what Kemi Ololoyo said. Kemi Ololoyo said she spent $10,000 in Mohbad case. And yet, she never went to the morgue to check Mohbad's neck. So your $10,000, almost 15 million or 16 million, it cannot get you send somebody to go and check that neck whether they're stabbing. Why do we enjoy speculating? Even if you speculate, there should be a time for you to work to prove it. Right? We all say things. Iyabojo said, I was emotional then. When she accused Naira Marley then, she said she was emotional. She was like, you know, a lot of people were parents. We are emotional too sometimes. But to continue to dwell on it is catastrophic. Don't do that. And I keep seeing them like, look at, I told you guys something, right? Look at Comfy. Want to bring, Comfy is mad. She's literally crazy. May God not let us see such situation. That a young child, baby, a kid, will be subjected under bully, will now grow up with such trauma. Seeing himself being swayed to by an adult who has gone through life. Comfy is sick. And that's why I said, it's because, you know, Wumi is not well equipped, whatever. She can do that nonsense and get away with it. There are some persons, this nonsense that Comfy did on this baby child, you will not get away with it. You will never get away with it. It's really vengeance. You'll never get away with it. But anyway, I don't know what Wumi is hiding. Who her hands too are not clean. She understands. So everybody knows what they are hiding. That's why they're not doing the right thing. Because if your hands are clean, you know that you're doing the right thing. I mean, you will see the shenanigans and you're not addressing like a mother. It's not going to happen, man. I, Papariano, I'll be calling for justice. I have suspected Wumi on several grounds, and I still suspect Wumi. Understand? I believe, and the same way I suspect Wumi, I suspect Mohbad father on some grounds. And also those that bully Mohbad. Because they took life, they took everything away from him. They took everything away from him. Tell me that Mohbad was in good cordial relationship with Naira Marley and Sam Larry. Even the excuse of Sam Larry is not even making sense. That he paid money to Naira Marley for Mohbad to go do a show for him. And Mohbad did not do that show. And he's now going after Mohbad. Why didn't you go after Naira Marley that you paid money to Sam Larry? And VDM is bringing Sam Larry out to exonerate them. You see? And you all are there. VDM. Stop that. When VDM is wrong, I praise VDM. When it's right, I do that. But when it's wrong, I will tell you, hey, this boy, I don't know what this boy, I mean, because it's too young or whatever. I mean, I don't understand. Kilonshe? And you guys are all worshipping that group chat. What is in the group chats? Kilo one no group chats. And with the new law, with the new 2020 Cybercrime Act right now, if VDMs dare to bring that group chat out again, he's putting himself in big problem. The right thing for VDM to do from day one is to take that group chat and take it to the authorities. Yes. And show them the elements of obstruction of justice, if there is any at all. If there is any, and the police will call on those individuals and investigate them, and they will be apprehended. But for VDM, he said he wants to shame them only. I don't understand. Injustice to achieve justice. The law says to respect people's privacy. If you find something very bad in the privacy, you can make a case out of it. But if you don't find nothing, you just want to incite the public, please. It's not justice. That's why you see it today. Very dark man. Some of you will say he's seeking for justice. Justice for who? Sam Larry and Naira Marley, or for who? They say, Iyabo Joma Bonle, Ekodu. Can we tell the same thing to Bukky Jesse? Bukky Jesse, ma bonle Ekodu. Comfy, Ekodu, ma bonle. Vengeance, ma bonle Ekodu. Emi wa Leko, I dey Lagos. They want to ma bon Leko now. Ekodu. They call Lagos. One son funyon. They know the third person. They come Lagos. I want kids everywhere. So this lawyer tell Ogbewa, emi ò ní problem o, Papariano. Emi wà fún justice, but emi ní pé you have to be fair. Lawyer tell Ogbewa yìí, ṣebí Okpara lẹ porúkọ ẹ̀. God bless Okpara. Supervised platform 7 p.m. Kò sí problem. Kárin kápọ̀ yíyẹ ló ń yẹ ní. Mo ní kárin kápọ̀ yíyẹ ló ń yẹ ní. 7 p.m. àbí this night. Èmi mi ò ní problem. I stream wẹ́. Èmi ọmọ àlàjẹ́. Emi omo eja, emi papa water. Omo me, I stream. In fact, I want enter water go. You know me, like one be. I want inside water with the stay. I just come land, come see wetin dey happen. I want go swim. Mommy water is waiting for me. I want go swim. Who is coming with me to the underwall? We have another wall underwater, an underwater wall. A place where we don't commit crime, we only tell the truth. And as I came to land, like Papa Water, people say, Papariano, where does he live? If I show you where I did, you go fit come. You go fit come. When time reach now, all these things now, you know, they go disappear, go inside water, go do, finish. As I can't tell human beings on top land truths. And they don't want. I have to go back to my kind. Kilo Shele. Hey, I'm already exposing myself. Who won't fear, don't fear. When they watch Nollywood, I don't scare some people. I don't scare some people. If you don't say you fear, tell me yes. If you don't say you fear, say yes. I don't scare some people. And I like horror things. That's how people they feel life on easy. You know go good, Moku end this show. Moku no drag confuse more. You know go good to end this show. All right. Make a first send strong message to anyway. See, Lenchy, you don't quiet, okay? But I just want to make you understand the implications of waiting this human being like animal they talk. At Comfy, you dey say make I drag Lenchy. As if you get into it, say you go do if I drag Lenchy. Tell me what you want to do if I drag Lenchy. When I drag Mohbad, way father una, what you do? Drag Rex way father una, what you do? Drag Boki just what you do? Drag your mama, what you do? You only want me to bring Lenchy down to the mud where you are. And that's what I'm telling Lenchy. Lenchy, you see how we put Comfy, you see Comfy here, I mean? If you like to be here, Lenchy, if you like us to put your head here and put chain in the hand of Didi Drew to be dragging you, you can ask for it. Do you understand? We no get problem. Now I'm be saying, woto means woto. Woto not get anything, not just to humiliate each other, to laugh each other, drag each other, each other. That's woto. Kill by me, so. Woto means, and again, right? Woto means, see, let me, one good thing about me, right? I never say I won't drag Lenchy or even in babe. They are enemies, so don't they tell me, say, if you want this info, if you want about this person, they will give it to you. I say, hey, stop that shit. I don't need it. I don't need it. I only wanted peace. That's why I told Lenchy to stop the shenanigans he was doing. I never even say, see, that is me. I never see people, they send me where I go take drag. And they don't tell me say this and that there. Don't worry. People we won't fight. We won't make fight come. I said, I'm an elderly man. And as an elderly man, we always use style to do things. We don't go. This body push us a lot. We don't follow this body. We don't do it. Sometimes this body, we just see one nyash shaking. Imagine Queen of Energy, they work out for your front. Your body will want to tempt you. Hey, go get it, go get it, go get it, go get it. But you have to hold yourself that it's not meant for me. Sure, you understand? The water go, it dey feel am, baby. It dey feel am. That's what I'm telling you. You know, Baba Mohbad, it captivates these people. It captivates Comfy soul. The soul and spirit of Comfy is being captivated. You know, I remember there was a time I told you guys something. I said, the fact that they came up against a platform like this, every one of them who have stood against this platform, they have been chattered, dismantled. I suppose to get appointment. Share this person, share any wale anybody. Can people be this by alone? I never played that your Mr. Finish on. You will lay by. What do you mean I should add Yomi? To do what? What should I do with Yomi? Yomi know that he cannot use his own money to do what he's doing. He always needs public support. But he's trying to play too smart. You understand? Make it look like, oh, we are just sitting down there. They are gifting us. Yomi, it's not a bad gift. Before just Mohbad, we're already sitting down here doing our thing. We already have people who believe in us, who trust on us. Right? And when we brought ourselves to this case just Mohbad, we don't want anybody who will scam us. If we believe anybody is doing what is right, we're going to give them our support. And if they're not doing what is right, we're going to condemn it. We're going to take them out of the way. We're going to stop them from scamming people. You understand, bro? That's what we're doing. It's not a bad gift or not gift. Our people are our people. It's just like your parents are your parents. Go up, come down. You know, you guys as a home, as a family, you have what you believe, you know what you want to do. And when you see what is right anyway, like now when I say they are bringing a lawyer, right? I will go listen to the lawyer, you know. If I will listen to the lawyer, I will say, at one point in time, all of us, we have supported Yomi, right? Money by money. But it's claiming that no matter how we support, it said the money is too small. And we say, okay, can you bring the whole list out since we have been contributing money? Let us bring out what we have been contributing. Let us see. Since December last year, right? Show us what that foundation has received. And when let's calculate what has been done and let us see whether it merits it. If it doesn't merit it, we'll put more. But not that you will just be stylishly. You tell us that there's no money. No matter how much we put there, there's still no money. I mean, that is not gonna. And for any mission you want to go, people must pay this and that. I mean, shall we buying some Shara and Rajan? It doesn't work like that now. She understand. Like it doesn't work like that. And with the way, if you do your foundation like this, Yomi Fabayi, right? It means if money is brought into your foundation from a different case, you will not be able to use that money for another case. Because for every case, you will need money to come. And a foundation, what you do, you get money. She understand enough money. In fact, you use that money to even work for many other persons who never even contributed. You just keep working for them. That's how foundation is supposed to be, you know. But again, this how you guys chose to go, the direction you chose to go. I'm not gonna go that direction with you. But my own is this: it doesn't matter whether it's Supreme or anybody that tries to mislead the public. I'm going to call them, and I don't mean any evil. I have to make that clear. I don't mean any evil. We agree on a lot of areas, just that we disagree on some of those areas. And I have to make it clear on those areas where we disagree, right? Yeah. I mean, no offense. Yeah, what's going on?
How are
Hello.
you? You and your
Very good.
to 5 and 6. Now what for you? What's
Mm.
going on? What's your take on the new lawyer thing they're talking about?
All right, let me bring it up. Yeah, so as I've said again, when African television came to this case, oh no, sorry. When African television came to this case, I said everybody has the chance, they have the opportunity to do whatever they want to do, as long as they mean well for justice from Mohbad. So I believe that the people would have come together, and meet with this man, give him some money. I mean, this is for sure, this Nigeria, to go through the CTC, to read through the CTC, and to put
Yes.
one or please wait, to put one or two things together, and then come convince the public, the areas which public can make, areas which public can act. But now this is my concern here, right? I mean, people listen to me, like I said earlier. Why one? Why is this needed at this point? Why, right? Shit, will I be able to address it without interruption? Okay, let me speak on. Right. So now, one, this particular lawyer, he was in Nigeria since 2 years when Mohbad died. He never spoke. Inquest was ongoing. He never spoke. And now we are hearing that he's pro bono. No problem, whether pro bono or not. But me, I know that you will not approach any professional lawyer and have them to go and read through CTC, everything, and not take any money from you. Right? So maybe they will use pro bono style to make public accept him. And again, if it's a pro bono and it's for free, why bring him to public? Why even, why you bring lawyer to public is when people will have to contribute to him. They will know who they are working with. There will be accountability. I mean, if it's just a pro bono lawyer, whatever one or two people that knows him, or by himself, he can even be doing his own thing. Right? But I just think that maybe they want to sell him to the public and then now tell people that, if you like what he's doing, support him, this and that. I mean, it's still going to go that direction. That's what I'm saying. People should learn how to come clean. Because whether you like it right now, I just go through this man's biography. His name is Maxwell Opara. And he's a property lawyer. The same thing you guys complained about Bankole and Smith. Sorry, you just got another. Can you even see from his BS? She understand. This man area will be saying money, then I go feel suit him because he's he's looking nice. Something you have to take care of himself. She understand. You get the kind of lawyer, say you go see. If lawyer tells I'm pro bono, they don't have to tell you. You will see who is here. I'm pro bono lawyer. But lawyer first, stand where they okay. I'm pro bono. Pro waiting. Look at you, pro waiting. I give no. So, I just want you guys, all of us, we are going to listen to him. There's nothing bad in listening to people. And all of us, we have gone through the CTC. Like Papariano, I have drawn out my petitions. I have said this is a thing we need to do, right? If at all, like anything should be done in this case, like I said, petition against everybody who were at the scene when Mohbad passed, right? We already have a police doctrine that says the last seen persons with the disease bear full responsibility until proven otherwise. So if police cannot prove it otherwise, police can put it on all of them, everybody who were at the point of, at the scene of incident. They can put it on everybody who were there. And secondly, that's the first petition. On that same petition also against those that mistreated Mohbad's dead body. It means those that took the body back home to embalm the body. Those that took the body to bury the body, they all mistreated the dead body. They disrespected it, and it's a crime. In the case of Adegoke Timothy, Falana was the prosecutor that prosecuted that case, and he included in his charges against Adedoyin, the killer of Timothy, that there was also a mistreatment of the dead body of the deceased, like burying him, all those things, like that was uncalled for. So all of those things like put together, and burying without certification, without autopsy, is about 14 years imprisonment. So Baba Mohbad must be included in any petition regarding justice for Mohbad. Any attempt to remove him there, from me, is already a one-sided justice. Justice means individuals will be investigated. If they are culpable, they will be picked by the law. And only the law, the police, will determine whether such offense are criminally liable or not individuals. Saying that we should not go that area, it's like saying that we should only focus on the nurse, don't focus on women. Don't tell me that shit. Let everyone be investigated if there's nothing to cover. If there is nothing to cover, let everybody be investigated. What are you guys hiding? Are you the one that is going to teach the police what to do? In fact, even the coroner said it, makes it very clear. It says there was that cultural values should not override legal rights or legal, doctrines or criminal law. So it means whatever your culture says should not override what the criminal law says. If it's a crime to kill people, if your culture says drinking blood is good, there's no excuse. There is no excuse. You drink blood of human being, you kill them, law says it's a crime. So burying, the coroner already made it clear that burying is a crime. And Baba Mohbad should be picked up for that. And now on the case of, in fact, if you not tell this lawyer, me can't listen to me, I go encourage him, I go give him what he need. This case we don't break him down. You know, get how want to break this thing down. This man go only package and down in the formal way. You should understand. But we will break him down. So if you guys, once this man resume, for the pro bono service or whatever that you guys claim is doing, I mean, tell him to watch my live stream. We'll give him grounds. Sure, understand. Don't be like all this San, all this Odumas, all this one that they are. You have to go through critical thinker. You have to today, right now, they're all destroyed, dismantled. So you see, Papariano, I welcome every individuals, everybody in Justice Mohbad who is transparent and who will be fair to all the parties. You understand? So same way Corona indicted or Corona faulted, let's use the word faulted, yes. The word faulted, it can cover so many areas. You can be faulted and not be necessarily charged to court. Being faulted can be small as immorality. I can fault you for your little immorality, but that does not necessarily mean that I'm going to charge you to court. You understand? So being indicted is to be formally charged to the court or being asked to be taken to court for prosecution. It means that there is a sufficient grounds of crime committed by you that is indictable. But being fault is just a general term, just to like maybe criticize someone's action. Tinubu boy, don't come up again, please. Don't come up. I'm not talking about politics here right now. I'm talking about a case of justice. You can ask your question while you are downstairs. I'm going to answer to it. If there's any other question you ask it, I'm going to answer conversation. Write your questions at the comment. So I think I've been able to attend to that questions. That's my view. I welcome every lawyer. Right? Though Papariano, I have said it. I don't say anything much to be done here. But again, when people want to hear from the police their conclusion or their closure on this case, right? The coroner has called for further investigation, right? So our petition can be, bank on the fact that coroner has also called for further investigation, that there are a lot of unclarity. But don't forget, coroner does not have like a jurisdiction to the police, cannot force the police. They will only recommend. they will advise that police, they will suggest or recommend to the police that they should do this, they should do that. It is up to the police. Police can say, we have already done that. Sure, you get. So, yeah, I mean, good luck. I hope the man comes in, Max or Para Maxwell, and I hope like he's able to. I hope he's able to do something. You know, I hope he's able to do something. And but again, before people, you see, what we spoil this is the intent of people to show that now we did now now we did. If I see those things, I will be the first to put this man under some certain, condition that, in fact, you go regret why you did claim, say, now you bring and now you did it. If you want justice, focus on justice. But if you want to bring people down, others will bring you down too. You understand? We understand every line. Papariano, I understand every line you want to go. And everywhere you go. This is my platform, a small platform, but it's heavy. It's heavy. And here we control the narrative. You see the way I take stop Lenchy. When Lenchy wanted to go gaga, see the way I take stand. I say, Lenchy, you know go that area. And you see how I take come outside yesterday. I put African television under suspense. Hey, bro. Stand where, sit down where, bro. That's the area where they go. Nobody lose a big one. Oh, boy. One kind conflict on the come from nowhere. Conflict.
Let me say something quickly.
You go cost tire, go sink and can.
Okay. I don't know the people that put this together, but kudos to them. But do you yourself, if you have, I know you say you have people you consult with, can you engage them and have bunch of lawyers from different perspective come together and do this? Like I said, I don't know the people that put this together, but I think it's something beautiful if they can pull stuff out. And I wouldn't mind to also engage my lawyers to collaborate. And if you also have some, why are you smiling?
No, continue. I hear you.
You want to, you feel they are strong and you want to collaborate. So there will be, which was the original plan. A lot of lawyers come together to brainstorm and see if they can, bring justice and sanity to the land.
All right. Very Dark Man once said something before. When Very Dark Man was still very much on this case, he said something. He said that he proposed for about 70 lawyers. I don't know how many of you remember. He said he proposed for about 70 lawyers. That having that many lawyers will be able to push the police, will make them understand that a lot is at stake.